Hey Storm Shielders, I'm meteorologist Jason Myers. Thursday, June 19th for us, and yesterday was 3 days in a row of severe weather, really nasty weather, and it spanned nearly the entire country. Yesterday we were talking about 75 million, or at least close to it, could be affected by this nasty weather, and right here it is. That severe weather risk was from the Dakotas down through Texas and then across the Midwest all the way into eastern Pennsylvania. Pretty much nailed it yesterday. Look at these, all these tornado warnings, especially in South Dakota. One right on the border of North and South Dakota, and it looks like a few of them in northeast Colorado. 21 reports in all, and I believe there were at least one, possibly a few more injuries as a result of these tornadoes. It looks like one in Minnesota as well. 21 all said and done, and a lot of wind damage in Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, Pennsylvania. Really, the majority of the Midwest saw some nasty wind. As for hail, that was mostly across the Central Plains, a few incidences in the Midwest, and it looks like a few of them in the Carolinas as well. And as far as these wind damages are concerned, it looks like that also injured a person or two. One in Ohio for sure after a tree limb blew over and fell on a car. So really nasty weather, and it looks like today we have another round of severe weather on the way, but it's not as widespread. This is the current radar this morning. Rain showers and thunderstorms still moving across the upper Midwest and the Central Plains. We're going to watch for this to really redevelop as we head through the afternoon. This is the Cape right here, the current Cape. This is a good indicator of instability in the atmosphere. And the area I'm going to be watching is Iowa through the day today. And notice that Cape is already through the roof this morning. Very high, a little more than 2,000 for Cape values in central Iowa. The risk area for severe weather today is from southern Minnesota down through Iowa, northwest Missouri, and parts of Kansas, and it looks like that little corner of Nebraska as well. And also another risk area in, it looks like from Maryland down to North Carolina along the coast there. And what these are really just the leftover severe weather that moved through yesterday. So remember that hotspots for severe weather, the Dakotas and Nebraska, and then through Indiana, Ohio, and Michigan. So everything has shifted a little farther to the east. Biggest threats are once again going to be wind and hail. Right here's the wind threat, about the same. Hail threat, about the same region as well. Tornado threat, much smaller, but it is only about a 2% chance from North Dakota down through Minnesota, Iowa, and all the way down into Kansas right there. And it looks like a lot of this is really going to start to fire up again during the afternoon and the evening hours. Once again, like I said, we already have quite a bit of activity now, and you can see that sort of on the models here. This is a late morning, getting closer to the noon hour, really. And then as we head through the day, watch as we move into the afternoon and the evening. We really see things firing up this afternoon and this evening, and that's when we'll see the best chance for severe thunderstorm watches, tornado watches firing up, and that's when we'll see that greatest chance for some damage across parts. Really, Iowa is the bullseye today, and then a smaller bullseye along the East Coast right there. Be safe today, keep Storm Shield handy, and follow us on Twitter. I try and post as many watches and warnings on there as possible, but of course Storm Shield will notify you immediately, but Twitter's always a good backup. Be safe, I'll see you next time, and thanks for watching.